I heard speculations and I've been looking at certain stuff and I honestly seen a post that's saying if the Miami Dolphins move on from Tyreek Hill, either, not either, but the Chiefs are high favorites to go after Tyreek Hill. Now, let's look at Tyreek Hill. Super Bowl champion with the Kansas City Chiefs. He went to Miami. He had a great first year. He had a good first year. But if you look at Tyreek Hill, he's had his best production while with Patrick Mahomes. Now, I look at this Patrick Mahomes Tyreek Hill situation like I looked at Brady and Belichick. I looked at them as one person needed the other more than the other person. And like we saw with Brady and Belichick, Brady didn't need Belichick. It was Belichick that needed Brady. But when you look deeper into that whole saga, Belichick is who coached Brady, who instilled a form of discipline into Brady. Was able to instill some discipline, was able to get Brady to being a contender in this league. And being more than a contender, he was a standard in the NFL. People were like, oh man, I want championships like Brady. I want to be like Brady. I want to get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Super Bowls. Belichick made Brady, but once he made Brady, you couldn't break Brady. Because somehow, some way, Brady was the quarterback that seen it all and did it all. And now, we got Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill left Patrick Mahomes to go to Miami over money. Over money. Now, I get it. We're in this timeline now where people want to get paid and get every last little couple thousand, couple millions on their checks just so they can, get every last bit of dollars out of these franchises before they go ahead and retire. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to take what comes with that. He could have went and signed a $120 million deal with the Carolina Panthers. You would have had to deal with the shambles that the Carolina Panthers have been in. With Miami, guess what? You got to deal with Tua Tagovailoa, who, now, I love Tua, loved him since Bama. But Tua, man, you got to stop getting injured. Because then that leaves Tyreek Hill without a QB, and now Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are both looking at each other like, man, I hope we get the ball. I hope A-Chain isn't going to rush for 200 yards this game because I want a piece of that puzzle. I want my incentive at the end of the year. So, do the Chiefs need Tyreek Hill? Let's see. I seen that Marquise Brown is, looking to come back. Hopefully Rashid Rice didn't sustain a hard injury. But hopefully Rashid Rice can come back and be healthy just like he used to be. And then Travis Kelce. I know he's a tight end and not a receiver, but Travis Kelce, come on now. He's a little washed up this year. He's had some games here and there, but he's a little washed up right now. D-Hop, I don't know if D-Hop plays another year. I think D-Hop just wants a ring so he can ride off into the sunset. And then Juju Smith-Schuster. We all know what Juju does. Juju ain't making TikToks anymore after that whole shamble in Pittsburgh. I honestly think Tyreek Hill does go back to the Chiefs just because that's where he had the most success. He got paid in Miami. But now I think he's chasing success. I think he's going to pull the Aaron Donald route where he goes and wins a ring and then won't see him again. And it's hard for me to sit here and say I see a version of where Tyreek Hill just doesn't go back to the Chiefs. I can't see him playing for the Bills. I don't think that the Baltimore Ravens have the money for a Tyreek Hill. And I think he's going to go to a contender of a team. Now, a team that I think he would underratedly go to, maybe Chargers, maybe and just maybe Texans. I think he stays in that AFC span. I don't think he really goes to the NFC at all. But I think he goes back to the Chiefs. Because like I said, that's where he had the most success at. That's where he had consistent QB play. And they were like this. They were in sync with each other. So, Tyreek Hill, I hope that these rumors are true and you go back to Kansas City. Not being a Kansas City Chiefs fan myself, but I did like seeing that connection from time to time. I like, being in the middle of a game and they do a breaking report, Mahomes to Tyreek 70-yard touchdown. I think that's a match made in heaven that should have never been broken up, but we shall see, y'all. Let me know what y'all think Tyreek Hill is going to do if the Miami Dolphins decide to move on from him. I will see y'all in the next video. I'm out. And have a Merry Christmas, y'all.